Good morning, and welcome to your pre-market report for Monday, 29th June 2026. Let's take a quick look at the global cues, domestic trends, and stocks to watch before the markets open. U.S. markets closed slightly lower on Friday, with the Dow Jones and S&P 500 each slipping around 0.1%, while the Nasdaq Composite declined 0.2%, as renewed selling in semiconductor and memory stocks weighed on investor sentiment. Reports that OpenAI may delay its IPO further dampened enthusiasm around AI-related stocks, overshadowing gains in Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, and Meta, while the Dow still managed to post a third consecutive week of gains. Asian markets are trading mostly lower today, as investors remain cautious despite a temporary halt in hostilities between the U.S. and Iran. Japan's Nikkei is down around 0.5%. South Korea's Kospi has fallen over 1%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng is trading in the green as concerns over global technology valuations, the outlook for U.S. interest rates, and lingering geopolitical uncertainty continue to weigh on investor sentiment. GIFT Nifty Futures as of 8 a.m. was trading at 24,100, thereby indicating a flat opening for the Indian markets today. Crude oil prices are trading slightly lower as easing geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and improving supply expectations continue to weigh on sentiment. However, production discipline from OPEC Plus and expectations of steady global demand are helping prevent a sharper decline in prices. Gold prices are trading marginally higher as investors seek safety ahead of key U.S. inflation data and further guidance from the Federal Reserve. While a stronger U.S. dollar continues to cap gains, lingering geopolitical uncertainty is providing underlying support to the precious metal. Torrent Power has completed the acquisition of Nabha Power from L&T Power Development for 3,632 crore rupees, making it a wholly owned subsidiary. The acquisition strengthens Torrent Power's generation portfolio and enhances its presence in India's power sector. Hexaware Technologies has been named an Anthropic authorized reseller for Amazon Bedrock, becoming one of a select few companies globally authorized to offer Claude AI models to enterprise customers. The partnership strengthens Hexaware's AI capabilities and expands its offerings in enterprise generative AI solutions. HDFC Bank said an independent legal review found no evidence supporting the concerns raised by former chairman Atanu Chakraborty in his resignation letter. However, Chakraborty has disputed the findings, stating that the review process lacked transparency and reiterating that issues such as the alleged mis-selling of AT1 bonds had been discussed at the board level. Following a mostly negative open for the Asian markets along with mostly stable crude oil prices. Despite flare-ups in the Middle East over the weekend, Nifty is expected to open mostly flat today, as most external factors balance each other out. Levels may be kept the same as what we mentioned on Thursday's post-market report, with supports being at 24,000 followed by 23,840, while resistances will be at 24,130 followed by 24,290. Consolidation within a range may be expected with upside capped by a weaker than expected monsoon. Indian markets may remain volatile due to uncertainty over the U.S. Federal Reserve's interest rate outlook, elevated global bond yields, fluctuating FII flows, a stronger U.S. dollar, potential rupee weakness, stretched market valuations after the recent rally, and lingering geopolitical and global growth concerns. Easing crude oil prices, sustained domestic institutional buying, resilient corporate earnings, continued government infrastructure spending, positive developments in AI, banking, power, and digital sectors, along with improving global risk sentiment and India's strong macroeconomic outlook, could support investor confidence and keep market momentum intact. On Thursday, foreign institutional investors were net buyers of about 384 crore rupees, while domestic institutional investors were net buyers of around 5,748 crore rupees. That's your market snapshot for India on June 29, 2026. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for stock market related updates. wishing you a focused and profitable trading session ahead.